All right, you guys, it is a very tangled web that we weave. I'm referring to me and Jean-Michel Trogneau. Okay. Jean-Michel Trogneau has been so protected and has worn so many faces and has clearly gotten away with that across so many decades that you can almost understand the sheer arrogance. Imagine being so protected that you force multiple nation states to collude to hide the obvious fact that you were born with a penis, right?
Coffee and Cuz TV, KevRow. Kev Gills is back. Late night discussions right here in studio. I'm in the studio real soon, man. It feels good to be back. It feels good. That's what's in. That's how she hit the internet, huh? I went to sleep on this girl. I was like, huh? What? Hit the like button. Hold on. That was a cold start, huh, nigga. What expected? I wasn't expecting that. What the hell is she gonna say? I love her little intros. They be so serious and so motherfucking serious and it's so fucking full of shit gonna come out of her mouth. Press one. Hit the like button and subscribe, Mr. Motherfucking Gillespie. Lord have mercy. You can't make this shit up at all. I have never seen a person go. Well, I seen people. I seen a person go completely crazy. I knew they was crazy from the start. I think we all know that. Chad, and I'm talking about motherfuckers who know me. Yeah, Chad, hit the like button and subscribe. My channel is 100%. I'm glad I'm running both shows now. I said I don't even care about views no more. I got a solid start, and it's a go. So shout out to the people who always make it on time, especially my moderators, of course. You know, you got to watch out for these right here, Bocat. You got to spot these a while. Oh, you got to see these coming right here. You got to see them right there coming a mile away. I knew she was gonna crash out because when you don't respond, there's nobody to respond to and argue with. They just gonna fade out. They gonna end up talking to themselves, living in their own delusion, and that's why I like to leave them in their own delusion. You know, cause to them, everybody else crazy, everybody else the weirdos, everybody else the conspirators. Press one, hit the like button, and subscribe if you haven't. If you haven't. So yeah, I see y'all still up over there. Yeah, you need the reaction, huh? Well, let's do it. We got a whole fucking program. I don't know how long I can sit through it because I don't know how far is she gonna go. Even, she does her commercials and she started advertising and doing these things. I knew she was gonna crash and burn and leave all her subscribers out there doing what? Scrambling. This ain't no conspiracy. This just a crazy woman. This a crazy woman. Yeah. That's what this is. A crazy, worldly, big forehead ass woman with no good black man to guide her that don't even know how to think straight. Press one. Running her own program. This is the epiphany of it. Right here. Got her own fucking program. Just can't stop. Can't stop the manipulation. Even if a motherfucker try, there is no rehabilitation for a lunatic. My bad. The delusion people need to react to this. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, I'm gonna react, and we're gonna be a little delusional because this is some silly shit here. This is the part where everything just becomes silent and you kind of just fade out into your own mind and appear crazy to the world. Um, didn't she say she had handlers? Some people need them. Didn't she say she had handlers? Mm-hmm. Yup. handlers. And what happened? The handlers somehow gone, and the mind control wore off, and now you black again. Now you on the right side of justice. Right now you just, that's very manipulative. This is what manipulation is. This is Eve at her finest. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. George probably told her to stop. She don't give a damn. This is my page. You're like, this is my house. She don't care. Press one. She don't give a damn. I'm that bitch. Press one. You know that, ladies. Listen, women know. These females out here are reckless. And she ain't no different than a female who sat here, bought and paid for, playing a role until you can't play the role no more. Now we back on Macron having a penis. Now we back on Macron having a penis. Press one, which is okay, Candace, but you need to tell the whole truth about Macron. Press one. In fact, Mr. Gillespie has his own conspiracy theories concerning Macron. Press one. Mm-hmm. I now know the whole network is the upside down inverted perception. Morally, spiritually, in a psychology. Oh. And the blame is all everybody else's fault. It's everybody else's fault. You hear me? Everybody else's. These females right here, the honeypots, just a brew of women, worldly women. The head broad right here. Everybody just took her for the Black Miss America, I think. I think that's what they was doing. But no, he's just another worldly, manipulative woman who in the background, in the hidden world where people don't see. You know, when we all sleep and shit. You know, when we all, then the orchestration of the bullshit. Okay, so you can't sleep. That's why it's something called the watchman. You see, watchmen are aware at all times. You can't even comprehend it. They think they can comprehend it. Who here at night, Bocat? They think, Amanda, they think they can comprehend it. They think they can manipulate it. They think the tactics used to manipulate thousands and hundreds of thousands of niggas and other women is going to work. Though this shit wears thin. If it's the truth, then it'll get handled. This woman should have been went to law enforcement. Press one. Being. She should have been. All this should be under investigation. But it's not. Why? Because Candace is playing manipulation tactics. That's why. Like the typical modern woman with no home training. None. They just playing. She don't want to be no wife. She don't even know how to be a wife. Pocat. This woman right here wrote a book called Just Make Him a Sandwich. Get that shit out of my face. Motherfucker done brought you into my world. Make him a sandwich. You better feed him. Ain't that what black women say? A way to a man's heart is where? See? Hey, Bo Cat, where the fella? They be lying. They be capping, bro. A way to a man's heart is where? They just know how to get to our heart, right? Make him a sandwich. What in the world? Press one. You know, damn sandwich. Nigga, I eat. Press one. I eat food. You, you better know how to cook. Or you got problems. Press one. You don't walk in, Bocat. They be thinking I'm playing, bro. You gotta know how to cook. I like homemade good food, bruh. You gotta cook some soul food, Candace. You don't know nothing. You been dating interracially. Press one. You don't lost into the whole role. Just make him a sandwich. Enjoy my book club, huh? Cold piece of meat right here, buddy. Man, Royal Purple. And use a chef. So you know. Press one. Hold on. A sandwich. Mm-mm. A Pop Tart. Yup. Get him a hot dog and some French fries. Put him a little ketchup and mustard on it. Press one. I feel bad for the people that's just been following Candace Owens. Just walk psychologically into the hell pit that she laid out for herself. And as grown men and women, y'all should have been ashamed of yourself sitting up here defending this woman. Talking about she receiving death threats. They just took a picture of her silly self at an event over the Thanksgiving holidays with white people. She just having a blast, bro. Just playing. She's under threat. Why haven't the president stepped in? That's how you know they all together and all this family. Sometimes it's just best to log off the internet sometimes. Sometimes it's best to leave the conspiracies alone. You start living in them, believing them. Death threats and ad revenue. Facts. And that's okay to some people. That's okay. I mean, it's content it's content. It's fucking content. But what can you say? It's content, but damn. I'm sitting up here watching, heard this whole time, like, what is it? What is this? You know? What type of psychological bullshit is this? Every day, follow me tomorrow. Wait. It reminds me of them shows where on TikTok where women used to watch Volume 1. My man did me like this. Did I tell you about the time my man did me like this? Part 2, Part 3, Part 39, Part 42, Part 47. That's one. Hey, Bocat, did all the women tell you, hey, did you see what happened to they mind control? Everybody know each other business on fucking Instagram. You know, all the way up to part 40, 50. Press one and it's all bad. When you get there, it's like, why did I sit here and be nosy? Most of the shit they make up to exaggerate and get $20 more on Instagram. Hit the like button and subscribe. You get $20 more damn dollars. This woman spent her whole time on the internet. You know she don't get no rest. You know that. YouTubers, hey bro, live streamers, YouTube content creators, we don't get no sleep. You gotta organize this shit. You don't get no rest. You get small petty naps, bro. Small petty naps, and you back thinking, you know, because it's really your own little world of business and shit. So you gotta take care of things and make sure things are going to be produced the best way possible, you know, for what you got. But the best part is, you know, make the shit happen. But I can't stand no lying ass woman. It's just something about these females, man. They just sit up here, you feel me? Bam, 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 and just they will destroy your life. She's sitting up here doing all this psychological shit and don't even see what's wrong with it. You know what? Let me take that back. She knows what's wrong with it. They don't care. They don't care. And that's why I don't care. I make up conspiracies about their silly selves too. I don't give a damn. I got a conspiracy after we watch her so cold. You ain't gonna want to miss it. You gonna want to talk about it in the morning in homeroom. Press what? So we gonna talk about all this madness, but I do have to watch Candace Owens first. I do have to give this some light because it's entertaining and people are up. And I got 3 or 4 messages saying, "Bruh, don't go to bed without talking about this shit." So I said, "Fine, let's get to it."
All right, you guys, it is a very tangled web that we weave. I'm referring to me and Jean-Michel Trogneau, okay? Jean-Michel Trogneau has been so protected and has worn so many faces and has clearly gotten away with that across so many decades that you can almost understand the sheer arrogance. Imagine being so protected that you force multiple nation states to collude to hide the obvious fact that you were born with a penis, right? That is real power. I am talking satanic power, though. And the antidote to Satan is always Christ. Truth will reign supreme in the end. So welcome back to Candace.
I gotta give it to her silly self. Welcome back. Welcome back to Candace. Thank you. Thank you. I gotta learn that shit. Welcome back. I'm gonna put my little big head pictures up there too. Press one when I was a kid. Like Forrest Gump.
Get comfortable, you guys, because it is going to be a long week. I have so many explosive revelations to share with you.
Off top. Get ready, y'all. Get ready. I'm finna fuck y'all brains up this week. It's gonna be a long one. Get in your fucking sofa. Grab your popcorn. This is gonna be a long week. We've been working on some shit. It's finna fuck your brain up. Go ahead.
Revelations to share with you. And now it feels especially urgent, right? Don't you feel a sense of urgency right now?
No, I don't. I'm just here to watch your dumb ass.
In the wake of me having learned that France apparently paid for my assassination.
Wasn't that just great? Y'all witches. Oh, wasn't that just great? Oh, you little students, you just learned that they were trying to assassinate me. What the fuck? What in the Cruella de Vil is this shit? Brad, what?
All right, you guys, it is a very... And then I came up with this idea.
Hold up.
If you and...
Hold up, go back. That was crazy. That's crazy. That's a crazy start.
Get comfortable, you guys, because it is going to be a long week. I have so many explosive revelations to share with you. Revelations to share with you. And now it feels especially urgent, right? Don't you feel a sense of urgency right now? Mm-hmm. In the wake of me having learned that France apparently...
This is mind control at its finest.
...paid for my assassination, and that the French Foreign Legion was apparently involved and on the ground at UVU on the day of Charlie Kirk's assassination. And we should probably begin there. Foremost, if you were...
You know what? Oh, shit. I just got another conspiracy. Y'all ever notice Candace Owens be appearing fat on her shows? I hate to say, like, not P-H-A-T, F-A-T. She be appearing like fat, then other times she be appearing skinny. You ever notice that shit? You will. It had me thinking, why? Why sometimes she be having that little snobby ass, little dumb ass attitude like a pregnant woman? You feel me? Because I'll be in my conspiracy bag, right? See, when y'all be asleep, I'll be in my conspiracy bag. But shit, you know how they was saying Charlie Kirk can be a hologram. Remember that? That's why they blocking that shit. They like, woo, shit. Hold on. The reptilians are like, hold on. Get that conversation out of here. Candace, go to work. She's like, I got it. G14 classified, right? Men in Black type shit. What if Candace is a hologram? Now, wait. I know what you're going to say. Press 1. Kevin, you always got your conspiracy, bro. I don't know. I remember. I'm trying to find it right now. I had a video of her silly self. And somebody sent it to me. I got it too. I know y'all wishing. Please find it, Kev. Get it, Kev. Get it, bro. I'm trying to get it right now. So far, Candace has implicated. Let me go for down. That's Macron. Okay, this is one we gonna watch too, right here. Oh, I got us. Somebody said, you know what? It may be in my Google. It may be in my Google. Oh my. Who the hell sent me that video? Oh yeah, here we go. Hit the like button and subscribe. See, this is why y'all gotta support G14 Classified. Cause I'm looking at her now, right? Hold up. Let me go to my secret back cave. Press 1. I'm looking at her, and like I said, it's always a recording, right? But then she goes live with the recording. We know that she's not live, right? So it's a preloaded video. You feel me? It's a preloaded video that appears live. Hit the like button and subscribe. It appears live. It is live, but it's a video. It's a live video. Y'all know how I do my lectures? In that fashion. All right, so I want y'all to pay attention to this. In a real way, pay attention. Pay attention to this. This is going to be good. This is going to get you.
Owen.
This could be if you've got a speaking date or whatever, you could be in your house.
I'm never leaving my house.
That's why he likes it.
No, I'm never leaving my house. Why do they need me?
I'm never leaving my house. Ever. It's over. Press 1.
This could be if you've got a speaking date or whatever, you could be in your house.
I'm never leaving my house.
That's why he likes it.
No, I'm never leaving my
no.
house. Why do they need me to go to speeches?
You don't.
Why am I here? Why didn't I send hologram Candace here?
We have one in our
That's what
podcast.
we do.
People do it when.
You don't have to do speeches. So that's one. Let me show you another. Oh, can we capture her for 20 seconds and then
Yeah, sure.
Record me.
watch this? So what I
Baby Smalls is here, so he actually didn't go to heaven. He's also here. He's just been trapping all of us. All of our souls are here, so please send help and reinforcements. He really trapped me in here. I'm trying to get out. I've been trying to get out. I have no way out. Also, Baby Smalls is here. It's really
Press 1. Hold on. Press 1. See? Y'all, I just woke up on fire. I just woke up on fire. Now, maybe this is just, I just hit a link in a box. You know what I mean? A link in a box. What if, you say, let's see it again? All right, let's do it. Let's do it.
no, he's right here.
I gotta turn the volume up for you though.
See, she's pregnant there.
please. Howie, tell me about Candace Owens.
Candace Owens, she's a firecracker for sure. With her sharp tongue and controversial takes, she's like the human embodiment of a Twitter storm. But hey, you've got to respect the
What
hustle.
is happening?
She knows how to make headlines.
It's his voice.
Tell me about Candace Owens in Japanese.
Candace Owens ですか？彼女は確かに話題。
Press one. See? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Watch these crazy people. Press what? Watch it. I told you they was crazy, right? I told you they was leading these people straight off the cliff. Told you. And they use AI program. They can change the appearance of. Hold on, champ. You notice she always sitting there in that box, never going nowhere. Interesting. All these psychological games is going on. You don't and can't discern what's real and what's not. Y'all thinking AI is only coming in forms of the Pope going into heaven or something? No. This is real. You don't know what you're watching. I told you. We are G14 classified. I thank all of the special agents across the world. Press one. I thank them. I wake up like this, on fire, ready to go. Yeah. This is a time on this earth, y'all gotta really have a sound mind and be able to discern and know when you being played. You know, you gotta know when you being played. Don't let nobody deceive you, men. You feel me? All you dudes out there having fun and all, it's deeper than having fun. You feel me? This is complete manipulation. So we're going to continue to watch the Candace Owens, but watch it with an understanding that you really don't understand what you're watching. Hit the like button, subscribe. Shout out to the 100 people that made it in to this show tonight. I wasn't going to come on, but let's continue. Let's continue Candace in the box. Press one.
One of the people online who believed for a single second.
Now you see why she like that. Press one. This is AI. Hit the like button and subscribe. They want war with Mr. Motherfucking Gillespie. Now you see it, don't you? There's no way you don't see. I told you she was small fucking wonder. I told you. I told y'all. It's that easy. That easy. Small wonder.
On the ground at
This is
UVU
AI,
on
bro.
the day of Charlie Kirk's assassination. And we should probably begin there. Foremost, if
That's why she talk in that pattern. You hear it? You hear it now. All right.
you were one of the people online who believed for a single second.
Wow. No, Kev. Yes. Welcome to G14 Classified. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. Press one. And before I get this show started, hold on. I always got to play my introduction. You feel me? Ain't no better class in research department than this one. And putting it together is an understanding people not ready for. They think they know, but you really don't know.
Yo,
Take care of that for me.
Carter!
Yo, I need one of those earpieces immediately, all right? All right. Hey, how you doing?
I want the consul's personnel records cross-checked with that new list we received from Interpol. See if you can make any matches or connections.
Okay, boys, what do we got? Have we checked the consul personal records yet? I want to know who's he been talking with, who's he been dealing with. Okay, come on, give me the story. Any demands? Any fingerprints? Have we interviewed the staff?
Whitney, who is this?
We got fingerprints.
Give me a copy of that.
See?
James Carter, FBI.
Warren, he's here for the special assignment.
Oh, I'm Agent in Charge Warren Russ. It's good to have you on board.
I've been waiting a long time for this. You guys sure do take a long time to process an application.
Well, Carter, your particular assignment is considered G14 classified. Now, why don't you and I take a walk and I'll fill you in.
Okay, Warren.
G14 class.
Okay, Warren.
That's my okay, Ward. Walk off, nigga. That's my dog.
G14 classified. That's good.
That's real good. Hit that like button. That's real good. That's real good. So now we know Candace is a robot. But she is augmented reality, fake, not real, false. Oh my goodness. I just thought I didn't come on with that. I come on with let's see what she's talking about. But you know, now we can see we got a problem. This broad is a robot. AI. Whoa. No. Bocat, what the fuck is this? What the fuck? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What did we do to AI? What's wrong with her?
It was even a remote possibility that I simply made up a French assassination attempt heading into Thanksgiving week. I don't know, for like attention or something. I sat around and I said, I'm just not getting enough attention. How can I start a global conversation about me? And then I came up with this idea of creating fan fiction where I imagined myself as the victim of a multinational state plot.
Ain't that what so good.
To murder me. Yeah, if you thought that for a single second,
You're crazy.
that it was for funsies, because I'm not busy or anything,
Funsies, huh?
then you're just not sober, you're not paying attention to anything, and you need to wake up real fast. We're gonna move quickly through a lot of things this week because everyone in the world needs to wake up to how things actually work. LOL to the idea of Western democracy. LOL to the idea that you can win in life and that everything's basically you've set the stage for a meritocracy and you can get ahead. No, actually, as you learn things, you become a target. You become a target to people that operate in the shadows. And that is, I think, what we are all learning in the wake of the last couple of months, especially. Now, going back to November 25th, I obviously tweeted exactly what I was informed. Okay, I'm going to read that tweet to you in its entirety. Urgent. 2 days ago, I was contacted by a high-ranking employee of the French government. After determining this person's position and proximity to the French couple, I have deemed the information that they gave me to be credible enough to share publicly in the event that something happens. In short, this person claims the Macrons have executed upon and paid for my assassination. Yes, you read that correctly. More specifically, that the green light was given to a small team in the National Gendarmerie Intervention Group. I am told there is one Israeli that is on the assassination squad and that plans were formalized. Again, this person provided concrete proof that they are well placed within the French government apparatus. Further to this point, this person claims that Charlie Kirk's assassin trained with the French Legion 13th Brigade with multi-state involvement. Journalist Xavier Poussard's life is also at risk. This is deadly serious. The head of state of France apparently wants us both dead and has authorized professional units to carry this out. I ask that every person retweet and share this. I do not
retweet. They believe the internet is their real. That's the only place where bots, holograms, and people with no souls who troll exist. The land of Nod, nothing. Just nothing. This is like she just blasts this and think because it is real to them. AI is tripping.
know who in the American government can be trusted since this source claims that our leaders are aware. But I have more specific information, which is definitively verifiable, should they care to reach out to me. And to the brave official in France who did this because they were so moved by the evil of Charlie's public execution to risk their own life, may God bless you truly, let all be revealed. Now, I got even more specific, right? I said there was a paper trail that Macron allegedly paid $1.5 million. And I am saying allegedly because until I can physically see with my own eyes.
Wait. What?
Out to me. And to the brave official in France who did this because they were so moved by the evil of Charlie's public execution to risk their own life, may God bless you truly, let all be revealed. Now, I got even more specific, right? I said there was a paper trail that Macron allegedly paid $1.5 million. And I am saying allegedly because until I can physically see with my own eyes inside of these accounts and verify the transfer of that payment, it's of course alleged. The amount is alleged.
We don't set up here. Press what? What? This is cold work, bro. This is cold work. You didn't say that. You just you just said it now. And now you're saying allegedly. You ain't been telling us Macron was the one who paid for the hit. They just said, y'all just said. And Brandon Tatum was up there defending your silly self. But he too said, I didn't see nothing. I just believe her. And now it's just. But we knew it was alleged. We knew she was not. All this is alleged.
Inside of these accounts and verify the transfer of that payment, it's of course alleged. The amount is alleged. 2 assassins were hired, one Israeli, one French, Canadian.
You know who was hired, but you didn't see the wire. Is this alleged too? Is this the alleged wire that came through that paid for the hit? And if you can't prove the wire transfer, you know you can't prove none of this. And all of that is alleged. And who's going to show you the wire transfer? The hitman or the Macrones? Woo! This is a cold
woman,
work.
okay, a man and a woman. And I also said that the money ran through the elite gentleman club descente. Again, I was very specific. And I asserted that the French Foreign Legion, which was a legion and a group that I had never heard about prior to this notification.
Wow, I'm always on the French Foreign Legion. I've always said they the reason. Press one. It's reactionary. I've always said it was the French Foreign Legion. I just didn't know they operated out of Delaware. I didn't realize what we found out about these multinational companies who was using shell companies to press one. Boom. Man, it sure is quiet on Kev at night. Boy. It appears you've been living in the dream world, Neo. Everything from Delaware. I told y'all this AI shit and the backdoor of it. And I told y'all, go back and watch these movies, Live, Die, Repeat with Tom Cruise, or The Day After Tomorrow. It's called The Day After Tomorrow. It was first called one thing, then they changed. But okay. Watch that about time and how manipulation works. And it's interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. I like it, though. Makes me think a lot.
Were involved in Charlie Kirk's assassination. Okay, I don't follow military stuff. So me even mentioning specific gendarmerie, you have to assume that I got this information from somebody. Now, if you are, in fact, currently at this moment, the first man of France, that would be Brigitte Macron, and you are currently suing a podcaster in America named Candace Owens for defamation, for telling the truth, right? And the story that you are trying to sell to the public is that you were really deep down in your heart, you really believe that you are a woman and Candace is just crazy and desperate for clicks and willing to defame you for money. Then Candace Owens publicly proclaiming and accusing you of something directly implicated in her assassination,
right.
A claim which has gone viral. When I say viral, I mean just the tweet alone had over 100,000 retweets and 45 million impressions on X alone.
Right. So what?
Okay.
Who gives a shit? Just continue on with your basic life. Who cares? Hit the like button. I mean, none of this is going to change our reality here. So what? Why are we worried about if that's a man or not in a whole different country? Why? And then
remember,
and then they give you a lawsuit. Why address the matter? You just take it to court. You're the one asking for dismissals. You're the one like, please dismiss this case. Yet you're on the internet calling her another. So I don't know how this is going to work out, but seems like a game.
French couple has been so psychotically obsessed with trying to paint me as conflicted in my reporting that they even hired a private investigator to try to see if I was colluding with other state actors. You know, they kind of gloriously insinuated that I might be working with Russia. They paid for that. They paid for that investigation. So using that logic, wouldn't this be...
No. They did. They did. You were investigating them. So they said, we heard up the grapevine. That's what he told Trump. Brother, what? You know who's a British spy. You know who the spy is. Who? You don't know? Let me talk to you over here. Press what? You know who a spy, right? Who? Candace Owens. I bet you that's what he said. You know who a spy? Who? Candace. Russian intelligence.
Paid for that investigation. So using that logic, wouldn't this be the opportunity, if you're the French couple, to come out and to prove your point, to make a stunning and a swift statement, right? We are shocked by the accusation. Of course, never in a million years. Oh, we told you guys, this is just for clicks. It's for money. This is beyond anything we've ever heard. I hope Candace gets well soon. That would be what I would say you should do if I'm advising you from a PR standpoint, right? In American basketball terms, this is like a flagrant foul, and you now get some free throws, right? If you're the French couple. You're going to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars in legal fees, investigative fees, and PR fees in a country on the other side of the Atlantic, trying desperately to paint me as a lunatic, and I give you the opportunity to spike the ball to prove that I'm a lunatic, and you don't.
Wow, the football analogy is crazy.
Do it? No, they didn't do it, did they? If you've been paying attention, they did not do it. Of course, they send out the people on Twitter who get to come out and say, oh, I think she's crazy. I think she's making it up. They do this. We are always doing this every week. Oh, Trump never called her about Brigitte Macron. She's making that up for attention. Oh, she's lying. Charlie Kirk never changed his mind about Israel. She's making that up for attention. This is what we do every week, right? We're hamsters on a wheel. And so we're back to that again, right? People saying that I made it up. But what did the French couple do? That's what matters. It's now been a full week since I made that announcement. And here is the official response issued by the Élysée Palace. Nothing. Nothing. I want you to bear in mind that this was front page global news from the United States to Russia. And I publicly challenged the Candace is making everything up crowd to prove it. Press the White House for a response, right? The White House the ball's very firmly in their court. And a week later, this is the official White House response. So what are we to make of that, you guys? Did I report it to the White House? Of course I reported it to the White House. Did I report it to the FBI? Of course I reported it to the FBI. Did I report it to our counterterrorism unit? Of course I reported it, because I'm telling you there's a paper trail. Common sense. You think I'm just doing that because I'm assuming you could get a felony for making something up out of thin air like that. You can't just use United States resources to go after somebody in a plot that never existed that you did for clicks on YouTube. So what's the issue here? Why is no one coming out and telling you that that's completely baseless, especially the Charlie Kirk assassination? The whole world is invested in that assassination. Wouldn't you want to shut that down? The idea that it was a multinationally planned event. And by the way, is that on its face even plausible? Multiple agencies and multiple countries involved, from Egypt to Israel. People are saying that's totally crazy. No, it's a lone shooter who had never been on campus, who climbed the roofs like Spider-Man, happened to know where Charlie would be sitting and hit that shot in 4 seconds. Is it plausible that that's not the truth? Of course it's plausible. Anyone who knows anything about the French government probably knows that they have an appetite for cruelty and sexual deviancy. Anybody who has made it through the first couple of episodes of Becoming Brigitte knows that the French government has an appetite for cruelty and sexual deviancy, okay? LOL. The city of romance, really? Romance with who? Exactly. That's one of the broader points of the Becoming Brigitte series. And so I'd like to thank Pavel Durov, the founder of Telegram, for being one of the first people to stick out his neck immediately and to assert what the entire world already knows about France. Here's what he said.
Wait. Are you dying? You need protective custody? What do you need? You just don't want to go to court. This is the dumbest. No. This isn't dumb. This is the most manipulative, one of the most manipulative things I've seen on this internet. Besides, I've seen some crazy stuff from PayPal scandals to this here is beyond me right here. This is work, bruh.
He said, after reviewing everything Charlie Kirk has ever said about Macron's France, I find Candace's information about French involvement in his death entirely plausible. Charlie even called for 300% tariffs on France until the charges against me were dropped.
Charlie or Trump? I don't get it. Charlie calls for tariffs. Wait. Last week, it was the addresses on your fucking attorney. Did we? Charlie, because Charlie was threatening them with, ma'am, discrepancy. We got a discrepancy here that doesn't even make sense. That don't even make sense.
And I also would like to shout out Freddie Ponton, who wrote this article reminding people, and when I say reminding, I mean teaching people, if you're me, because I didn't know this, that exactly this satellite of countries, France, Israel, the French Legion, the United States, Egypt, were quite literally involved in exactly this sort of operation, which further reaching global implications involving the Safari Club in Egypt. Now, if you haven't heard of that, this was the article that he wrote, passed as prologue, Safari Club illuminates Candace Owens' allegations. I had never heard of this. I really hadn't, okay? Because I feel like I'm Alice in Wonderland a few years ago. Me were dropped. Wow. And I also would like to shout out Freddie Ponton, who wrote this article reminding people, and when I say reminding, I mean teaching people, if you're me, because I didn't know this, that exactly this satellite of countries, France, Israel, the French Legion, the United States, Egypt, were quite literally involved in exactly this sort of operation, which further reaching global implications involving the Safari Club in Egypt. Now, if you haven't heard of that, this was the article that he wrote, passed as prologue, Safari Club illuminates Candace Owens' allegations. I had never heard of this. I really hadn't, okay? Because I feel like I'm Alice in Wonderland.
Right.
A few years ago, I kind of believed everything the government said. I thought there were good guys.
Yeah, now your whole thing, the whole, that's scary. That's scary. You're not a child growing into like adulthood. You're in adulthood, repeating cycles until it doesn't work, and then you change instantly like a little chameleon. First you was a liberal lesbian, then you turn into a conservative lesbian, then you went full conservative, married. Now you're just anti all of them.
And after the Charlie Kirk assassination, I'm going, oh wait, no. Nobody is a good guy. These are like gangs that are running the world, obviously. Gangs that have gone mainstream, and democracy and the idea of a republic is just an illusion. Well, anyways, in that article, I'm not going to read a paragraph from it, but he said, when Candace Owens claimed on X that a high-ranking French government insider warned her of an imminent plot to have her assassinated, alleging that President Emmanuel Macron and his wife Brigitte had authorized and financed the operation, assigning it to a small national gendarmerie intervention group team that included an Israeli operative, She also suggested that Charlie Kirk's assassin trained with the French Legion with multi-state involvement. The claim sounded like it belonged to the realm of conspiracy thrillers, and yet, as the allegation ricocheted across social media, something unusual happened.
What happened?
People did not instinctively laugh it off. Some dismissed it, yes, but many hesitated, paused, or quietly admitted that given the right circumstances, given the right network of covert actors, such a plot didn't feel entirely impossible. That hesitation doesn't come from trust in Owens. It comes from history. And sure enough, and I'm just pulling up the Wikipedia page here. You should go read that article in its entirety.
Wild.
But the Safari Club, man, covert alliance of intelligence services formed in 1976 that ran operations around Africa when the United States Congress had limited the power of the CIA after years of abuses. They decided to kind of go overseas and handle business. They had members in pre-revolutionary Iran, Egypt, Saudi Arabia, Morocco, and France. Israel's involved, Rhodesia, South Africa. I mean, it
You know
tells
what I
you
just
there.
realized, looking at this list of who Candace blamed for all of this? No, listen to me. I just thought about this. Do you know African Americans is not on this list? First one, all the people on this list is white people. Just everybody. The Calvary Church, the Jew, Israeli government, Charlie's closest friends. That's everybody. Mikey McCoy, Rob McCoy, everybody at TPUSA. Some random guy in a hoodie. All people in maroon clothing. Seth Dillon, Bill Ackman, Josh Hammer, Britney Spears business manager Lou Taylor, Calvary Church, Frank Jurek, Charlie's security team, namely Brian Horpel, the FBI, named Cash Patel, the girlfriend, the Freds as a whole, as a record label, as a staff, as our own government, Donald Trump, Erica, everyone wearing maroon shirts, the Egyptians, her own lawyers, friends. That's some good work, boy. And I wonder why y'all looted. This is wild. Oh my goodness. This is the most wild behavior I've ever seen. Hit the like button and subscribe. Oh man. This is ridiculous. Let's continue on. I don't know how people are still listening to this crap, but hey, it's a part of YouTube.
That the process is then resulted in the 1979 Egypt-Israel peace treaty. Peace. Okay, cool. Like I said, read more about that. Now, in terms of formal replies that we received from government structures, the only department that we did hear back, well, first let me say I did not at all hear back from the FBI on the American side. I did hear back from the counterterrorism unit. I did hear back from...
What units? Where?
The White House confirming that that message had been delivered on Trump's desk. Me saying that I had the information. I guess he didn't want to inquire further, which is interesting. But the FBI...
You didn't bring that up when you was on the phone with him? When they told you to stop? You should have brought that up.
Left me on red. And I will say I didn't go through an official channel and send an email, and I should do that. But I did send a text message to somebody very high up who received the text message. No response. Now, I thought that the claim of the French Foreign Legion being involved in Charlie's assassination, I thought the FBI might be interested. No phone calls even from Utah's FBI branch have come into me either. Wouldn't you want to see? Aren't we supposed to be investigating the Charlie Kirk assassination? It was totally not a state operation, and they really want to get to the truth.
Ma'am, no.
Which explains why nobody called. No, Utah, not interested. I'm actually surprised Tyler Robinson's lawyer hasn't reached out to me. What's going on here? No, we've got to protect the patsy, right? We've got to protect the patsy in this situation. Regarding the only official that we did receive any sort of a public response from, it reads to me like a confession. Let me know if you agree. So I pointed out that interestingly enough, after I began researching the French Legion, I very quickly stumbled upon the fact that they were also involved in a joint operation with American troops in the exact weeks leading up to Charlie's assassination.
Oh my goodness. What is this, Nipsey Hussle?
More specifically, according to the, French Foreign Legion website, between August 2nd and August 25th of this year, the Legionnaires from the 4th.
Why would Utah FBI include you? You've been tainting the investigation the whole time, ma'am. How you want to be down with the team, but you really up to no good? Why would they want you to be a part? I would ignore you.
Company, 2nd Foreign Infantry Regiment, the 6th Light Armored Brigade were integrated with U.S. Marines of the 6th Marine Regiment for a 3-week training deployment, okay? That took place in California. Okay. And then once that training ended, I said this online, another camp began immediately. It was a joint exercise with civilians, which included military men from the Minot Air Force Base. And that joint exercise took place in Minnesota at Camp Ripley. And that ran just for a couple of days until August 27th. And that was known as Operation Valhalla. Okay, random 3-day exercise with civilians.
Y'all need to go to bed. You need to go find something to do. It's too much, man. We got to go to work tomorrow. Hit the like button and subscribe. Wait, what? And how you know? You was there?
And I was wondering if the French Legionnaires that were in California maybe jumped right into activities going on with these civilians at Camp Ripley. But I typoed on X and I wrote Camp Riley, okay? So I wrote, it's not a coincidence that the French Legionnaires were in the United States training with our Marines for 3 weeks. And when those 3 weeks
How come you always getting shit wrong?
ended in California, another military training exercise began alongside civilians at Camp Riley in Minnesota. Should have said Ripley. Now, you will recall, for those of you who are following the Becoming Brigitte series,
Ripley and Riley is two different things, ma'am.
is that the preferred Macron response is to never address the substance of the claims, but to instead focus on minor details.
Like what?
Somebody may get wrong. That's how they've gone after every journalist who has covered the fact that Brigitte Macron was born a male, right? Oopsies, you messed up on this one detail.
Press 1. No oopsies. Mr. Gillespie has a conspiracy for the class. Y'all ready? Is you ready, nigga? Fighters, is you ready? Press 1. I got a conspiracy. You know, I'm over here doing this work, right? And I'm saying to myself, how is it that Candace can get up here and tell us about Macron? The reality is, we should be really focused on Epstein. Press 1. Why do I say that? Talk to me, King. You know why? I don't think they want to tell us the truth. And the truth is, y'all, Mr. Gillespie is the truth. Hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't. I watched this YouTube thing, right? I mean, this thing on TikTok. It was like Macron is a man and it's the boy and all this. And I was like, oh, okay. She gonna prove it to me. Right? So I sat and watched it. And Macron is a man. And, you know, I'm not leaning that it's not a man. Because one, I believe it's a man. I can say that that's highly plausible. That's not the point. Press one. The point is, what man is it? Press one. See, I sat back and looked at this photo and said to myself, press one, why is your imprint in my brain so familiar? So I got to really looking at you. G14 classified. Press one, activate. I got to really looking. Right? Now I know they over there was laundering money. I know that they was running science projects to turn men into girls and girls into boys and blacks into competent monkeys. Press one. Epstein was on global pink. I got a motherfucker. Yep, I got a conspiracy for you. You want to hear it? Here it go. Hit the like button. I think that they all change their sexes to girls because these people is going to be your top criminals. Press one, and I was watching Swordfish, and Swordfish said, "You ever want to fake your death? You got to change yourself into a woman." And he was very rich. Remember that movie? And you can ride off in the sunset with your gay lover. Press one. It said that in the movie Swordfish. That was the end of the movie. So I got to thinking, because I'm Black Columbo. You know, since I chasing the devil, and Epstein is the biggest devil on the planet, and a false sense of justice was applied because he lost his life in the most protected facility known to man. Hit the like button and subscribe. That's his laundering money. I've already accused it, right? That's his laundering money. So where he at? The bank is still in use. They just found that out. The bank that they was using, that the Epstein bank, is still in use. Huh? A lot of people don't know that. How? I don't know. Y'all tell me, bro. You tell me. See, it's one thing to be good. It's another thing to push for greatness. Shit, I got a conspiracy. What if that's a man and the man that it is Epstein? What if? TPUSA was funded by Epstein. I know Candace Owens and them don't want to admit that. I know Trump and them don't want to admit that. I bet you John Mappin, who was at Mar-a-Lago with Candace Owens last month, didn't want to admit that. maybe they played tranny roles. I mean, all the males over there at TPUSA look very soft, don't they? Very cuddly, very trans. And the women, broad shoulders, manly. Why? Hmm. They say Epstein is still alive. So where he at? Because you gotta hide in plain sight. Where he at? Turning Point USA was funded. UK with Epstein money. Candace Owens worked with people who was funded by Epstein her whole career. She putting it off on Macron, but what if Macron is just old ass with a stupid ass latex tag type face? They telling you shut the fuck up. What if, Candace? See, I disclosed Epstein in hip hop. I know Epstein. That's one. What I'm saying is, it's highly plausible that it can be a man. But what man is it? What man will go around the world looking just like Arnold Schwarzenegger as a woman? Press one, dancing around like, and you better not say shit. Huh? Huh? Now that I know Candace will say anything, now that I really see holographic shit going on, what if this is just the whole regime right here? Maybe January 6th, they subverted the whole nation when they attacked. You know, Nick Fuentes was in a gay relationship, so he's screwed. What I'm saying is, what if all these people are just products and children of the Epstein? What if this is the Epstein estate? And these are the children fighting for the crumbs. Who knows? But I know one thing. Macron looked like Epstein, dressed as a woman, and the young man that looked like it was Macron as a young man also looked like Epstein when he was a young man. But who was to have pictures of all that? We only know Epstein. We don't know Macron, right? But who would have global domination here in the Americas pertaining to it? Epstein. So to me, Candace could be right. But the whole play of her being some child way back named this, who the fuck cares? That can be Epstein. What if you wrong on who you think it is? Epstein wore glasses. You just don't see him with pictures with glasses. He wore glasses, big glasses. What if they faked his death and he was playing both roles anyway? The French president. What if Candace can't say that? Why? Because Candace was in business. Charlie Kirk can't say it because why? Charlie Kirk was in business. You will know Candace Owens know she was working for Epstein. And I think that's why I kept bringing it up. Like, wait a minute. They was working for, listen, Peter Thiel gave Candace, who's, again, Epstein's black book, gave Candace, funded the bank Candace was in charge of. So Candace been around this whole time. You can blame the Jews all you want to. They ain't saying release those files. Right? Forget that. They don't want that. Epstein probably still around. Still around this motherfucker. And if he is, he will be dressed as a what? As a woman. As a woman. Right? As a woman. Who would have that much power to send the French Foreign Legion at Candace? Who got dirt on everybody? Epstein. Who got friends in high places that'll get him out of jail? Epstein. They better get him out. So maybe this is all a charade. This is why I can sleep at night in peace. This is why I can think clear and say, what if this is this? Cool, might be a man, but what man? Hey, could be Epstein. We may be looking at Epstein right in our face every damn day. Chrome. Like, what the fuck? Dressed as a damn, wearing an elastic mask like the Riddler and shit. Press 1. See? You can't stop conspiracy at where they stop. No, keep going. No, keep going, motherfucker. What if it's motherfucking him? No, Kev. No, let me put laughing emojis in when you say stuff like that to discourage you. Only listen to me, brother. Only listen to us. Only listen to us. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to yourself, Kev. We gonna send emojis that laugh at you on the side of your shit. So what? What's the worst? So what? I've been laughed at my whole life. Who cares? They was all wrong anyway. I ended up being right anyway. You know, why not go out on the binge and say, hey, since I'm thinking about it, you feel me? On Swordfish, that's what happened. So, thinking about it, like, wait a minute. What if all this is in our face? What if all this is like, damn. I'm not even over the small wonder shit yet. I'm like, damn, hold up. So let's keep it going. I do want to finish this, but damn, right?
And now we're going to sue you for defamation. But not, of course, the substance, which is like, hey, you lived as a man for a very long time, and the military won't release your file, and we don't know what you were doing in the military.
What?
As Jean-Michel Trogneau. So me making a spelling error was the perfect way for them to attack the broader story, right? The larger story here being, hey, the French legionnaires might have been on the ground during Charlie Kirk's assassination. So what happened is the minister of the armed forces.
You said Israel. Y'all was saying Israel was on the ground. Press 1. Y'all was saying Israel was on the ground. It was 12 Israels on their cell phones, like on 9/11, laughing and joking at Charlie. Remember? Then they was on Egyptian plane. Now the French legionnaires. Now is this. This is confusion. Orchestrated psychological mind fuck. Why? Because, in my opinion, that's over there. Epstein's laundering scheme firm over there, buddy. And if you dealing with Epstein, you dealing with children being taken from their parents. You dealing with a lot. And who wants to say they been working for this shit that whole damn time? And if you in bed with them, you also in bed with the Russians or France. How would Candace know these flights and all that goofy shit? Let's keep going.
The following statement in France, and I'm going to quote this for you. Quote, Tyler Robinson was never part of the French Foreign Legion. If he did not serve in an American military unit, he could not have trained with the French Foreign Legion. End quote. Well, that's quite a way to dance around things. And Charlie Kirk says, I see what you did there.
Do you see that? No, you heard that?
Tyler Michel Trogneau. So me making a spelling error was the perfect way for them to attack the broader story, right? The larger story here being, hey, the French legionnaires might have been on the ground during Charlie Kirk's assassination. So what happened is the Minister of the Armed Forces issued the following statement in France, and I'm going to quote this for you. Quote, Tyler Robinson was never part of the French Foreign Legion. If he did not serve in an American military unit, he could not have trained with the French Foreign Legion.
Damn, y'all. People in my class, do you hear that? Man, it's time for KFC. I found peace, bro. That's what I'm talking about. Wow. So the damn, bro. Damn. So they knew I was on it. So their whole plan is just to keep people psychologically off this shit. Told you it was the fridge. What time is it? They ass is acting like they sleep right now. Amanda, they out here acting like they sleep right now. They watching my show live and direct. Press one. Playing. They watching right now. Ain't said nothing the whole show. Just sitting back. All the French up on. All the French ones ain't said shit. Look, Royal Purple. Look at this shit. They ain't saying shit. When it's conspiracy, when it's time to pretend, they're around this motherfucker jerking and pop, locking up. Now everybody acting like they sleep. Cali, the last place up. Yeah, it's early here. What the fuck is y'all doing? Yeah, y'all be up 3, 4 in the morning when I'm up, but then y'all sleep when I'm get the fuck out of here. Right. KevRow. It don't take me too long. I see every goddamn thing. And the moment Kev not manipulated, they just disappear. Everybody disappear. The moment you can't disappear, it's not working, or one of them out the next one because they on their way out, so they want to out the next motherfucker, and they all go fucking missing. They all disappear. And think I don't know. Like I ain't peeped the shit. Press one. Because they don't know I'll be everywhere, but I'm nowhere. I'm asleep, but I'll be right there, waiting. Breathing real slow, smoking big blunts. Just waiting, breathing, waiting for the discrepancy. Press one, that's it. Nobody say that's the wall. Kev don't play with this shit. Kev gonna let you do what you do until Kev decides. That's it. Until Kev sees the manipulative tactics. Then they gonna disappear. When they can't handle Kev, they gonna disappear. When Kev sees the flaw, they gonna run. Hit the like button and subscribe. They gonna run. French Foreign Legion. I kicked their ass. They ain't got no media department. They all weak. Press one. Hey, mods, they all weak. They weak. Press one on one man army. Yeah, kept it real this whole time. Kept it real this whole time. Press one. They gonna sit here and pretend they was into all this knowledge and wisdom. Where you at when it's time? When it's war time? Where you at? You not asleep. Press one. You not asleep. That's for sure. Motherfuckers be up all night. Press one. Hit the like button. I've been waiting to come on that night. Any damn way. Motherfuckers be up all night. Press one. Kev, come on that night. Everybody disappear. Press one. This shit is abnormal. Press one. When it's time to control Kev, everybody there. Press one. When it's time to, this one. When it's time to, oh, this one. Oh, yeah, this one. I'm Mrs. Gillespie around this bitch. Fuck it. When it's time to fuck Kev's shit up, oh, motherfuckers can run in packs. But when it's time to discuss Kevin and his great study, they'll never show up. That's weird, ain't it? That's that weird shit. They don't ever show up. Why? Because they sleep. Press 1. What time is it? 9:53. 10 o'clock. They sleep. They sleep grown ass, big ass kids. You know, when you open your eyes up, they pretend they sleep. They be like, acting like they don't hear you in there washing and clanking the dishes, something they supposed to do. You got one eye open. That's how my students is. But I think he's still up. Wake your ass up. Hit the like button and subscribe. Here you find against the French. You ready? A whole flock of French. Press 1. Talking about Francois. Hit the like button and subscribe. Canadian French broads all over the place. Press 1. Gazelles. When they think they can stop a player down, slow a player down. Press 1. I had to zip them up. I say, no, this is an attack against my manhood. I had to grow some morality balls. Press 1? Hell no. Let me see. I got standards. See, I said standards. See, now I know British intelligence. They stupid. See, when the black man said standard, they wasn't ready for that type of shit. With your dumb ass. Hit the like button and subscribe. Nigga got standard. Hold on. No. Because when I was on food stamps trying to holler. Press 1, no. When I didn't have a sound mind, when I couldn't do for myself, press 1 and half charged the way I got it, I was used and abused like another love. TKO, press 1. I think I better let it go. You don't know nothing about it. You don't know nothing. Press 1, G14 classified exclusive power hour. Hit the like button and subscribe. Yeah, they ain't gonna do nothing with him. No, they just want to use you. I had to go deep in my soul and listen to The Weeknd. They just want to use me for my gifts and talent. That's what my spirit was saying. Listen to this shit. This shit gonna fuck you up. Oh, then I started realizing. I said, oh my goodness, they just want to use me for my potential. Oh, that's sad. So I had to realize that and grow from there. I said, you know what? No more using me for my potential. No more blinding me with twin flame nonsense. Well, 1, you gotta show me. Then they all ran away. Now that's how you make them flee. They all ran away. Press 1. And the ones that didn't just stuck around and made up things and held on to lost what ifs. Press 1. And then they all colluded with one another. Like, you know what? Like it wasn't their first time colluding with one another. And it wasn't their first time. The motherfuckers act like, I don't know nothing. I don't know, man. I don't know. Press 1. I don't know nothing. Press 1. They on that's that Candace Owens bullshit. Press 1. That's that Candace Owens bullshit. But no matter what, you got to stay focused because you know what I'm saying? Monkeys don't stop no motherfucking circus. One monkey don't stop no damn show. So what they were trying to do, press 1, shut a nigga down, trying to come over here and peep the method using tactics of love. Press 1. Normally I'd be food, but this time I was ready for him. Press 1. Normally I'd be food. This time I got standards. I said, you know what? Let me work on myself. Press 1. And when you watch my shows, Trapped in Trauma, that's where a lot of my trauma going to be coming from. I just want y'all to understand. It's coming from mind manipulation, crazy ass, narcissist ass people in this world who think the world revolves around them. Like crazy Candace and Brittany and people like that. Press 1. People like that. People who think everybody has to believe them. I don't got to believe shit. In fact, I choose, you got to make me believe. So the man on the grind, trapped in trauma, all that is real. We gonna stay on that. We gonna stay on that. You know what I'm saying? Because your boy Kev, up until a few years ago, I learned a lot about myself. And the things that I've learned, I had to go on self-discovery. You don't just learn who you are in the same place, under the same comfortable positions and shit like that. You don't learn that shit right there. You got to get the fuck out. You got to go. I said, let somebody else tell me that I got to go. Press 1, I'm going to go right there. Too bad it was who it was. Press 1. Too bad it was who it was. You got to go. Press 1. That's why I tell all fellas, the man on the grind is the prize. Stay focused. If you don't stay focused, somebody gonna try to take it from you. You know, these people build a whole website, KevRow. They created a whole motherfucking website. That's how crazy people are. A whole website, y'all, of KevRow. My shit all over the place. I'm like, what the fuck? They had whole websites, Royal Purple. Whole back chat room full of shit that, what the fuck? This bitch all on X. Using my name, talking to people like it's me. That's how crazy these females is crazy, bro. That's why I be on all this goofy shit, because it's crazy. And Candace ain't no different. Crazy. Crazy. And think motherfucker gotta believe them. I'm G14 classified. One of them broad who tried to send me to jail, I'm gonna say, fuck that, send me to prison. This broad, oh, I love you, Kev. Y'all love is so dangerous. Y'all motherfucking love is the word, is that of the devil. Y'all loved that love didn't amount to shit. G14 classified. Press 1. I realize I'm helping you in your life. You using me. Hold up. You don't got nothing. I'm the best you ever had. Ma'am, you don't have nothing. I do. I'm got goals and shit. Your looks, your little body, your little setup, little behavior of not being trusted. I never trusted you. I knew you was gonna try to do that goofy shit when a nigga seen through the mask. Press 1. I knew that shit. It's gonna send me to jail or some shit. This setup, because nothing was true. Press 1. Had a husband, had a baby daddy on the side. Press 1, wasn't truthful about who she was, lied about her children. Press 1, just lies. Just like, why set a foundation, on lies? Why destroy relationships of people who are available, who are available and open? Why misuse their trust? Why do that? Because they are evil, mind control, handling ass, psychopathic, narcissist people with nothing else to do and with no other trait, with no other foundation but to lure at him, then destroy him. Use him for all that he got, siphon it off, even if it's, I don't give a fuck, a bag of chips. It don't give a fuck. It can be McDonald's food. It don't give a fuck. They never appreciate your covering, your blessing, who you truly are. That's how I was able to grow in this world. I've never changed. I'm still that giving person. I'm still making sure everybody's straight. But man, people show like expect you to be the saint of the world while simultaneously mistreating you. That's crazy, right? That's crazy. I've never seen manipulation until like I sat back and found myself and had self-discovery. Like, look, this is what I need to succeed. This is what I want. In this amount of time, I want it. When I started moving in that direction, I seen exactly what was holding me back. What wanted me grounded, what wanted me complacent, what wanted me down, what wanted me not talking about things that offends them. I'm not even knowing. I talk about things that affected my life. Other people are offended. So now I got to watch what I say in front of, like, what the fuck? That's where they want you. Shh, don't say nothing regarding that. Don't. Why? Because wait a minute. What I got to do with this is my shit. You know what I'm saying? So those types of things, I learned that doing YouTube very early. Like, look, people do not like how easy it look through their eyes on how I do this. So I got to watch it. You know what I mean? I got to really watch it because they don't know how hard I work. They just see how simple I made it and think that's easy. You get what I'm saying? I take a whole work day, right? I'll wake up 4 hours before a show, stand by for 2 just to produce an hour and a half, 2-hour lecture. You feel me? They not up with me at 2:33 in the morning. Press 1. They never. That is when a nigga in the gym practicing. Ain't nobody there. You got to put the headphones on. You got to get up. You got to do that shit. You got to tell your body got to get used to, fuck it, get up right now. What I got to do? Get up. That's what. You not tired. No reason to delay here. Time to focus on. What time is it? 10:30 the day before? What the fuck? Yeah, you went to bed early, so don't still lay there. That don't mean nothing. You went to bed early. Go to bed 2, 3, take you a little hour nap, get ready for class, set your time. Straight. Bam. Boom, boom, beep, bop, boom. And I still be late. But I'm still on time. Press 1. Yeah. That's how hard I work every day. That's why I know what the fuck I do. You know? I know I worked real hard to get myself up and program my body to be and set KevRow University. You know, and problem in the past with me, I didn't want to talk about Candace tonight. I used that as a deflection. Fuck her and fuck them crazy ass people. Me, nigga. I don't care about that. I was just talking shit. Holographic conspiracy. Whoop-de-fucking do. I told y'all from the beginning, sound mind. Well, anyway. You know, where was I at? What was I saying to my class? What was I saying? Keep it a buck. How many people in here? If it's 100 people, I'll keep going. Let me see. It's 107. Hit that like button and subscribe. Too bad. Hit the like button and subscribe. Yeah, I had to get tired of people doing me wrong, but you know what I had to do? I had to let people do me wrong. I had to accept that, how to adjust, how to think clearly during those situations. You know what I'm saying? How to be calm. I'm still learning that because it's frustrating. You know, it's frustrating, but how to be calm during certain things where you feel like the disrespect has made its way to normalcy type of shit. Those type of things I had to deal with in the past to get over. Like, hold up, how do I react to that type of thing? Man, like I told them niggas in the past, hey, you got to get up. You the prize if you can get your mind right. They envy you. Yeah, they envy. They envy it because I'm persistent. And they think that it's some angelic form, but I'm very persistent. I'm disciplined. My spirit is headed in the right direction. And I noticed that women are envious of the males. Why? How? I mean, it's easy to say a nigga ain't shit because a lot of black men have been trained to not be anything more than, and these women still enter relationships with these ain't shit ass niggas. I watched the Pop the Balloon show too. So a nigga that work on himself, that genuinely builds himself up, then what? They can't control him. Well said. When you can't control him, because he got destiny, he got business to attend to, he got this going on. They can't control him. He's in control of his world, finances, credit, personal, business. Press one, right? They can't control them. Damn. So what do they use to try to control them? Whatever I experienced in the past, what? Mind manipulation. I got to control you with emotional value because you're not falling for ass and titties like that. You're not falling for the gimmick. So I don't know no other way but to control you by emotional neglect. Things that will affect your mind in your personal life, and that will affect your business. That will affect your frame of thinking. It will throw you off of where you're going. It'll stagnate you. That in itself, throwing you off, will stagnate the man. That's why it's important that you know what you're dealing with. People still dating like high school. This shit ain't high school. Business is happening. Niggas don't move their way up from being food stamp niggas to, hey, this is done right. So you can't treat them like you seen on Instagram. You can't treat these niggas who crawled up out the motherfucking mud like they are low standard. What? Y'all watching too much Instagram. Watching too much TV. That's too much. Hit the like button and subscribe. Who's that contributed to my program tonight? Say, man, shout out to Brian King. Shout out to you, champion. Bo Cat. Shout out to you. Yeah. But yeah, shout out to y'all too, because that is for tonight program. Shout out to y'all. But yeah. Yeah, that ain't happening. I'm popping balloons. Hit the like button and subscribe. Yeah, because I had my balloon popping plenty of times. And if a nigga didn't have his shit together, pop, selling dreams, pop, ain't grown up, don't got a bank account, pop, your credit ain't right, Kev, nope, pop, everything else, oh, that's fucked up, bro. What? No, it took hard work. Credit right, shit right. No, you got to be right too. Man, that's fucked up. Wait. No, that's not fucked up. That's not fucked up. That's right. I agreed. Right? So a man or woman picks himself up by the bootstraps. You got to give him that. You know? I know what that's like. I know what it's like to be nigga on food stamps like, nigga, you ain't shit. All that shit you talking about, I don't give a fuck or understand nothing you talk about. I had that said to me, and right in my face. I had to stand there like, wait. Huh? Wait. talking to you every day. Every day I'm expressing myself. I'm wondering, what can I do more to help you understand me? And you don't give a fuck. Ah, got it. That's why this don't work. Because you don't give a fuck. Unfortunately, I do. I do. I learned that people will say love and throw love around all up until you're not manipulated by those words. You're more into the action than the manipulation. Show me. You feel me? Show me. That's why old girls say, "Oh, I love him," and this one and that one. Tell the world. Tell them how. Why? You can't even say why. Not mine. Mine gonna be able to tell you why I love this nigga. This nigga serious about his motherfucking life and his business. Yep, and I ain't even gonna say the rest because I know that part. I'm gonna let them nigga. Somebody gonna say it. Because what? Tell them. Like an ad lib. That's an ab rib to my life, but that type shit. Press one, all that other confusion. Treat niggas like Pookies and Ray Rays, and they not Pookies and Ray Rays. It's only led to the downfall of the people in my path. Press one. That's it. Because I proved that even though you don't give a fuck about what I'm talking about or don't see it, and you're not a nurturer. That's not me. Press one. You ain't even know how to nurture your nigga. Press one. See? Press one. You're not giving them the shit that he need. What is that? Fucking. You not giving him what he need. Yep. And I'm not afraid to tell you that type of shit. I'm not saying that to and this ain't for anybody in particular. What I'm saying is it take a lot at that point. Like, oh, this is not a nurturing, facilitated situation. See, y'all take a nigga when he ain't got shit. When you can pay his phone bill. You'll take a nigga when you can control his taxes. You'll take a nigga when you can psychologically show him how to love. You'll take a nigga if he ain't got no spiritual sense on God, because you can control that. You can manipulate that. You can install your program in him. But when a nigga come full equipped, see, he's the problem to those type of folk. He's the problem. The equipped nigga. How you know that? Kevin Samuels pulled it. That's why you can't pull an equipped nigga. You just wishful think. You thought you could. They gonna beat your ass. They gonna throw you off the roof. They gonna drive down the street like you said at 100 miles an hour and crash the car with you in it, bust your shit up. Y'all already told me this shit. They gonna be you gonna drive them crazy because when you got them, you gonna misuse them. You gonna drive them crazy, and they gonna want to like hold on. They gonna realize in a year and a half they lost everything, fucking with you, and you know what you gonna do? Move on to the next nigga. That's why the nigga speeding up the street. Stop telling me these motherfucking horror stories. Press one. So I stepped my whole mentality up. I don't want to date. And none of that shit, listen, that shit is harmful to my business. I don't want to. You write for Kev, you just write for Kev. That's how I came at this life after I figured that shit out. It'll just show. It'll prove it. You ain't got it. Love ain't manipulated. Love ain't like try to make it seem like this in your face, and it ain't none of that shit. I don't believe in the world's kind of love. That shit is crazy. It's crazy even being like my past relationships. I should have never been in. There was lessons. I should have learned that shit on YouTube or something. I should never press one because I instinctively knew the deceptive from the go. I wasn't being honest with myself. So I said, you know what? I can't allow that no more. I'm not gonna let beauty blind me. I'm not gonna let the things that are flesh be like, oh, yeah, and it be a whole penis nigga just talking for me and just, yeah. I don't want to do that. And when it occurred, I was gonna check that shit. You feel me? That way, nobody can have that type of control over my life using tactics that I've seen in the past. Press button. Hell no. No. Hell no. That's why I didn't fall for none of that twin flame shit. That shit was for the birds. Because the twin flame shit, I almost ended up in prison. Lunacy. Witchery type shit. Just plotting, planning, and scheming. And I'm a YouTuber doing what I do in front of y'all. Press 1. That's what that shit. That's what horoscopes and shit got me. Love in the lunacy world. Press 1. Like, hold on. No wonder my shit ain't working. I'm around the wrong shit. You can't even say it's not me. Yes, it is. Why? Because you around the wrong shit. And you know better. But they nothing. Get your shit, nigga, and get your shit right now. Then, nigga, bam. It done. They still gotta eat chicken McNugget. I eat that because I just need some potato chips or something. I just, oh, that's like what? That's what? No, bro. No sympathy for them. Them was my hot pockets. Man, one at my house. I paid all the rent. They didn't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. They just make up a story to somebody else, get the sympathy card, go over there and be like, so meanwhile, nigga, is elevated his life 300% better by himself. Press 1. Hell no. G14 classified. Hell no. That's how I knew them crazy females on the internet was up to no good. I know they was being sent by somebody, all talking to each other in the back. They was giggling too much, having too much fun, giggling and pretending I ain't paying attention to what that one's saying over there that lead to that over there, that lead to that over there. Like, but that's little kid shit. I'm really at the house eating good and chilling and, you know what I'm saying? Little shit. Little kid shit. I had to look at that shit like, oh, these just like some little high school, little meta heads, like can't stay off of the internet type shit. They don't get no rest. See, I play video games. You know, get me off of the bullshit. I don't hang with niggas. I play my video games. I do my lectures, do my shows, and continue to grow personally. It's boring, but guess what? I ain't got to put up with the fake shit. You know? I like it that way. My revenue is in my pocket. My money is in my situation. I can see it. You know? And I may not, I told him, ain't I be for you. I had to tell one of them, I had to tell one of them, I'm not good enough. What? I get it. What you get? What is it? I'm not good enough. No, it's me. I'm not good enough for you. Bro, that fucked me up, bro. Admitting that. I'm not good enough. Damn. I'll never be right for you because I'm not good enough. I had to eat that. She stood there dumbfounded like I did a Chinese move and defeated a spirit without moving my hands and then, but I was serious. Well, hold on. I get it now. I'll never be good enough for you. That's how I want to be. I want to be not good. I want to, hey, you're not good. You're not prepared. Was she prepared? Hell no. Hell no. Hell the fuck no. One. Hell no. Just running her mouth. But I'm saying, I figured this shit out. And sometimes it takes that. You know, I'm just not good enough for you. I'm not nothing that you need me to be. Press 1. I can't do it. I work hard and really fast. Life comes at me. I'm not standing at work for 12 hours wearing those boots like your people. Them your people. I'm African American. I get it like this. I'm numbers with me. You know, it's different. You know, I come from a different aspect of life. I'm sorry. I gotta tell them. I come from, you know, husband and wife and male roles and female roles and the kids and big homes and shit. I don't know nothing else. Once I left LA, I know nothing else. This is how you provide. Yeah. And this is how the wife stays home and manages the household. I was taught that. So I'm engraved in my genetic makeup. That comes natural. There's nothing I gotta fight for. There's nothing I gotta fucking tussle with no women about. My clothes gotta be washed. I'm sorry for your luck. My dishes gotta be washed. Sorry for your luck. I'm gonna provide for you. I'm sorry for your luck. You gonna watch this, you gonna do this. That's easy for my book, because it's natural. You know, and if it's not natural for you, then it's not natural. This is natural for me. Remember back when they say, I love that man, him and his dirty drawers. You know why? That's because they washed them. That's why. That's not the same. It's reality. Yeah, I'm the one who do, when them females show up to that other female house who thinks she run a gang, you know who washes dirty drawers? You don't know who you fucking with. I knew where you live at, woman. Are you crazy? Bring your goofy ass out the house, hide and shit, playing. That's one. What? Scenario of the 60s, brother. Scenario of the 1960s and 70s. But I'm just saying, no. You know, women are women. Yeah, facts. That shit got to be natural. You know what I'm saying? That shit got to be natural. Therefore, it's not a tussle. Your partner is, it's a natural blend of you. Not a simulated, not a forced, not a this one or that one. It's exactly what you need. Not what you want. What you need. That's why I listen to The Weeknd. What you need. What? What you need. I may not be what you want, but I'm what you need. What? So, you know, being that, people take advantage, people use it. You still gonna remain you. Like I still remained who I was, who I am, and grew from those points. I don't let the shit change me for the worse. I learn and grow and know that everybody's not don't have the same sense of love the way you do. Like my thing is provision. Making sure everybody good. My love language, provisions, making sure our bills paid. That's me on the Balloon Papa show. What's your love language? Making sure all the bills is paid. That's the only way you love? No, but that's how I love, by providing action. Making sure it's paid for. You feel me? Making sure the tire is fixed. You see the tire? Before I fix it, do you see it? All right, Eduardo, come do this. One, you see that? That's $35. What? That's I did it though. Eduardo didn't do shit. I did it. That's the blueprint. Eduardo, do it. But who did it? Me. Here you go. Me. My life is simple like that. Yeah, I like home cooked meals. I like saving my money. I hate Uber. Press 1. I hate that shit. I hate annoying ass friends that want to know all your business. Press 1. I like being to myself. I hate being approved by motherfuckers who ain't approved. Ain't no reason for it. I'm wasting my time. Can't nobody approve you for me. You feel me? I do the approving. They just deal with it. I don't even approve them. You be asking people you don't even approve of. Hell no. I do the approving. Grown ass man. Press 1. They can sit back and say, well, why? Well, why this one? Why him? Why his goofy looking ass? Why him? Why your husband with that bald spot? Him. That you keep telling everybody ain't right for you. Why you still with him? Mind your business. Mind your motherfucking business. Why him? Press 1. Why him? His funny looking self. You was just saying some other shit. Now you over here in my business with all the fucking YouTube, motherfucking psychotherapy. Press 1 traits. The motherfucker got the whole YouTube. They got 5 YouTubers. That's how women do you. They got their fucking script down, ready for the whole attack. All the friends in on it too. Y'all should see how they used to gang up on me. All they friends pop up at the right time. So, Kev, my mama, all of them. I said, oh, you Jose Loyal. I'm Chris Brown. But this is some crazy shit. They be acting like they needed a group therapy session with you. Whole time is them. They gaslight you. Maybe you should. But all these dumbass suggestions. Maybe you should. Girl, see, that's why I even have family member cousins. That's why he ain't shit. Girl, he ain't shit. These niggas, then they compare it to their last relationships. These niggas, all they think, they got golden dick. And shit. I'm like, I don't even got no golden dick. Who thinks of this? Why y'all making up shit? Press 1. KevRow exclusive. Where this come from? Why are we talking about golden penises in such a, ain't nobody even talk about that. They be projected. They be thinking they got golden coochies. Press 1, they be projected. That's how they think. They think, ooh, that's how, ooh, when they get this, ain't never. Then we always delete their ass anyway because it wasn't never that. Stop it. Stop projecting and destroying your friend's shit. Press 1. All your friend had to do was water the nigga, and he would have grown. But no, they take you when you're on food stamp. That's the hood for you. They take your ass when you ain't worth shit. Press 1. They can build you up. They buy your clothes, bring you around family, and be like, look, this is my man. He doing something for himself. They love to lie. But when you really doing something for yourself, then your man will really, then you're going to see the submissive. You don't see submission no other way. Not crying about it like the red pill community. Now, you don't see submission no other way. You got to be a man, bro. Some of these women just ain't wives. They want to be, but they're not wives. You know what I'm saying? So if you a man looking for a wife, look for a wife and women that are wives and that want to be wives and do wife shit. Like get the kids ready. Get them. Get them. Hell yeah. All I want to do is show up my face and put fear in them. That's it. Bam. Press 1. That's it. I'm cool. Hit the like button and subscribe. Shout out to y'all people out there, though. Hell yeah. I don't get a chance to really talk to nobody. Really, I be focused on KevRow so much. My night shows, I be too tired or really watching TV, want to do something else. But I said, you know what? Let me do something different. Let me get up on the internet and talk some shit to Candace, troll her for a minute, let her know what's going on, and get back to reality. KevRow at night. Let me see. Hell yeah. You can't fucking just accept anything as a growing man in this world. You gotta have some fucking standards. You gotta have them standards your mama taught you, like, bruh, you gotta be like this. Ain't no sense of even wanting to be around me. You don't play video games. We don't got the same genre of music. We don't motherfucking think the same about how to run family household. Yeah, you shouldn't even be looking at me because I'm serious. You gonna think I'm fucking mean. Press 1 because I'm serious than a motherfucker about my goals and shit. You gonna say I ain't mean. You gonna throw it on me. You gonna project those. See, that's control shit. See, in my world, that's control. Like, hold up. No. You know I'm serious about my shit. That scares me because that'll make me feel like I can lose it like that, fucking with somebody like that. Hold on, do you not fully understand why I'm in business and what our little relationship is? No, huh? No. Yeah, you don't stretch. You don't came out here to the deep end and you can't even swim. See? You wanted something and it's not for you. Press 1. You just seen something that you like and you tried to force it because you are not ready for that level of relationship, commitment, discipline, mindset. What they say, to be aid to your husband, per se. You see what I'm saying? You are independent. That's great. Just not at this level of discipline I'm at in life. And that's how you got to refrain from getting all emotionally involved because it's not truly what you accept. Lay down a list of rules. This is me. This is what I expect and accept as respect and disrespect while fucking with you. This is what I go for. This is what I don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't like niggas all in my female face. I don't like my female attending to the laughter and all that goofy shit that come in with invading my revenue and my thought process. Why? Because I'm a grown-ass man. I got shit to do tomorrow. I ain't got time to be thinking about no bullshit. You feel me? See? I got standards. I ain't got time. Yeah, so if you one of these females that entertain and see old friends and you got to give daps to and hey and high five and hug on and you know what I'm saying? And do all that goofy shit, I'm not your guy. You got to lie and troll and develop web pages where you got to pretend to other people like you got it. Like, I'm not for you. You're making up stuff. You living in a bubble. You trying to put a nigga on blast. Press 1. You trying to do too many things at one time. Put a nigga on blast. Maneuver yourself and people out the way. You just doing way too much, and that shit is childlike. And you don't even got it like that. Y'all just be fronting. You don't got it like that. Stop. You know? But I let people do what they do, see how far that they go. Where you going with this? Where you going? You know? Because all the manipulation stops when you address the matter. What is it? Where are you going with that? What are you doing? You know? Trolling people, families, and kids, and y'all doing wild shit. Y'all do wild shit. And KevRow over here ain't got nothing to do with it. Kev over here minding his business, attending to his class, doing his lectures, waking up, going to bed, making jailhouse spreads for practice, playing video games, trying to be more creative, trying to get my other YouTube page popping. And this is all in the background. Hey, you know what happened? Hey, this is going on. Why? To take me away from what I'm doing. They take me away from what I'm doing. What you doing? Saving the world. Sound mind. All this information, just to stop that. Make it seem like it's theirs. That's what she wanted to do. Here you go. They want to make it seem like it's theirs, like they're leading me somewhere. And I'll go with them. Where you going with this? Titanic, way out here. Reincarnation type shit. And so you're my wife from the Titanic. And we died together. Let me get this correct. Let me make sure I understand this shit. Who y'all think y'all fooling? From twin flames to reincarnated lovers. Who you think you fooling? Not me. That y'all are scary. Y'all are very scary. I talk about that shit on my shows. On my show, that shit is scary. Like, bruh, to a sane person, how far people go is insane. And they thought, this specific group thought I was there with them, insane with them. I'm just trying to see who affiliated. Like, who paying attention to this shit? Who watching this shit? Who participating in it? Who bringing it to me? Who distracted me with the shit? Why is this even around me? Why the fuck, like Kanye? Hold on. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I don't care. It's everybody else's sense of care. Why care? Why? Why? Your girl crazy. Why give a fuck? All manipulation, all this crazy. Oh, I'm going to show the messages. Show the messages. You crazy as hell. Show the message, your stupid ass. I want to see. Let me see who reading this shit. Let me see who over here. 5 damn people. Look at this. The same 5 damn people. Look at this dumb shit. Anything they're going to come bring that shit to Moss University? Kev sleep the whole time, waking up, eating oatmeal, grits, eggs, sandwich. Press 1. Press 1, BLT. Whole time, I'm minding my own damn business. This whole war going on. Or is it really a war? Press 1. Is it really a war? It can be that Candace Owens effect shit. Just a bunch of commotion. Smoke screen of, women. Just, oh, you're this. Look at this one. You're that. Oh, this one did this one. Oh, look at what this one did. Oh. They thought they was going to bring that shit over to my program and have us over here in high school like, oh, this is a big soap opera. No, I'm watching it myself. What is that? What the fuck is this? There's a bunch of trolling ass, nothing to do ass people from different country with nothing to do. French, Canadian ass head. Nothing to do. You think I'm gonna meet you at the hotel in Los Angeles and then make up a whole conspiracy about the shit? Whoa, I bet y'all wondering what I was doing in LA. Me too. What was you doing? That's what I want to know. What was you doing? Because you wasn't with me. I'm a real one. I'll tell you to your face in front of this whole. You wasn't with me. You were trying to get me. I don't know how that came down the pipe that you even knew where I was and tried to get out and make yourself available from Wade to fuck somewhere else. Press 1. That was wild to me in the first place. Wait, how does... Hit the like button and subscribe. Q the dumb broad. Q the dumb one. How you even know that? How you even know that to even falsify that? I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Come pick you up at the goddamn airport. For what? My spirit said, you going to jail. Press 1. You're going to jail. tonight. Are you not making it out of this one, buddy? But what? Go over there. You just take your dumb ass over there. Press 1. You're going to jail. As soon as what's this? At the airport, quit playing. Made herself a victim and everything. Hello? Hello? Made herself a victim and everything. Now you're going to just leave me here and that's scary. I gotta go to work tomorrow. That's wild. That's scary, y'all. That's some scary shit. Hold on. And you put it off on me and shit. You and you said this is wild. Press 1. That's wild. That's wild as shit. And why people do things like that, in my opinion, those are setups. Press 1 if you agree. That's setup. Hell yeah. That's the super setup right there. Hell no. I'm watching shit play out. Amanda, you know me. I sit there and watch this shit play out. I watched it like a quarterback. No, excuse me. Fuck that. I watched it like the owner of the team who sit in the rafters. Very observant of the game. Press 1. Very observant of the game. Very observant of the game. I know how she got it. I just be playing. I know how she got it. How she peeped the location. But I don't say too much because I like people to think I said it already. I already know how she got that. I watch people play quarterback. I watch them get the call. I watch them get the whole play. And then they set the play for like the coach. When they hold up the play card and you sit there, boom, 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 and you watch it all formulate. Yeah. I'll sit there and watch it. That's how crazy I am. I will sit there and watch it. Press 1. Then when my spirit say, okay, you gained enough, time to roll. Time to roll. That's how I get down. Time to roll. Tired of playing stupid. All right, come on. Ride out. Peep game. Oh, okay. You know? Amanda said, I tried to tell him. I just love it. I love the thrill of it. You got to show me. Watch it happen like an owner say, an owner of a team say, watch this play right here. Watch this one. Press 1. This gonna be a doozy. I was trained up for that. Remember the no jurisdiction? I was already trained for the action. I know how it works. Hit the like button and subscribe. I know how it works. I've seen this before. I know how it works. That's why B was like, bruh, if you would have went to that hotel on some late night creep TLZ type shit, you would have, nigga, you wasn't making it out. Why? Because every nigga know, not only that, how you know out where I was? How you know? How you know? You hit me at a time, at a critical time. That's where y'all fuck. You hit me at a time where I'm like, boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. I had to use little words to throw the conversation off that way so a motherfucker don't know what I know, but I motherfucker know what the fuck that was in a real way. KevRow. I already know how that happened. Press what? She lucky it was you. Yeah. She lucky it was me. Yeah. She lucky it was me. You know? I work hard, you know? But you right. She lucky it was me. You know? Anybody else would have played right along with you as a collective. Would have played right along with y'all. That's wild, right? Right, Royal Purple? Anybody else? Where we from? Come on now. Anybody else? That's why I'm Kev, though. I was always that nigga who niggas look at today like, Kev, man, I love you, man. That's why. It's not what you do in the moment. It's cause and effect, you know? Think about it later, you know? Think about it and give you some time to really observe. And people with good hearts and mind and sound mind, they know what it is. You know? So it don't matter. I always say, when I come on and do my That's My King, and that verse say, his love never changes, that's real. And if I inspire to be, how you know, they don't even comprehend the light. If I inspire to walk that way, then you know it's that's a price to pay. That's a burden that they not aware of. You feel me? They don't even know how you think. They minds is somewhere else. They minds is on their own condemnations. You know, I want those who bear witness, though, the ones who know me. That's what goes on with Kev. That's why I stay in solitude and say to myself, because the world is cruel to nice individuals or to people like myself, you know, and things like that happen. And everybody out there who address this stuff the way that I address it, and you know that comes with the territory. You ain't the only one that's going to live through that. I'm not the only one. When I go through things, I reference people in the Bible that went through something similar, you know, and try to find my personal equilibrium of understanding there. Not the homie, not my earthly father, not my mama, not my sister. I don't got nobody. And people need to understand that. I'm a YouTuber, but I'm a real person. You know, I'm not somebody you gang up on and conspire against and none of that. And if you felt that way, you just an evil person. And there's nothing I can do with you. You just a naturally born motherfucking crazy lunatic person who thought they can motherfucking hop the wall. You can't hop the wall. You can't go around it. There ain't no other way. Straight up. And they think what I be saying, I be playing. No, this me in real life. All that giggly shit, that's cool. I do that shit. I'm a good giggler. I love jokes and laugh. But just as much, I love being serious about life. You know, because I spent a lot of time on this earth giving my blessings to everybody else who just had their own interpretation of what my shit is and what I do. That's why this I take joy and pride in. Can't nobody take what I know away from me. They may be able to take something they gave me. Press one. You can take that back. You can take yourself back. You can take that back. But you can't take this. You can't take KevRow. You can't take my mind frame and my ability to translate these difficult things in simplistic form to my students. You feel me? So that's why I left everything in the past. Y'all can have it. Give it to y'all new boyfriends or baby daddies or kids. Tell them was some nice business suits. I bought those. They worth something. That's a $350 overcoat. Yeah, that's real, man. Them is $300 shoes right there. Them is slim fit too. Them is for me. Tailored slim fit. You know? That's my couch. That's my tea. I'll go. I fucked up. I ain't just picked myself off the motherfucking street. I kind of told a little fable. Got out of county jail and was sitting there lost on it. No, nigga, I was really got out the county jail and sat there. But I kind of fabled it. I wasn't lost. I know what would come with this shit. I know how the world would take everything from you. Used to that. With that bounce back light. With that get back. What King Von say? With that get back gang like. What is that like? Show me that. Show me your perseverance. Make it from there. Do it again. For you, it's nothing. Nothing. Demonetized and all. We still up there. That's my word. Demonetized and all. We way up there. You hear me? Way up there, champ. I've been working so hard I ain't even pay attention to the blessings. You hear me? I ain't even paid attention. I just got like, oh shit. This is what I'm doing? Oh. Let me slow down. Let me slow down. Ain't no game. I'm really like that. I'm really made a way for myself. Making more revenue than I ever made in my life. Right here. Teaching. Ever. I don't give a fuck where I'll be in my life. Hustling. I'm making more revenue right now than I ever made in my whole life. So, let them giggle. They ain't even seen me shine. I'm still wearing a basic t-shirt. Let them motherfucking laugh and giggle and think motherfuckers getting over. Because it's my time now. You won't even see it. I'm not saying that I'm going to be on YouTube, my timing. No, I'm still teaching. I'm saying in real life. Don't think I'm over here doing this for nothing. No. I'll be over here chilling and making sure that those people around me are good. Press one. More than myself. Yeah. That's the life of a good person. You can have all that, but life of a good person, champ. You know? But yeah. A lot of times you got to take a step back and say, who with me? Who for me? I had to notice, oh, this female is controlling. She want to control what I got rolling. And I've been doing this for years. You know? She want to control my shit. Let's see where she going. She want to override me with all her information. She want to tell me about everybody else. She want to be the first one in the chat, destroy, talking shit about everybody. You want to be the first one and just think you got it like that. Boom, 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 boom. This is a control freak. This is I got him. You don't. Nobody does. You don't got it. You don't got it. I grow all the time. I'm growing right now. Right now. Sprouting like a little piece of grass or some shit. You anybody in control of when I sprout or when I grow or how I'll overcome and come out of and all this other stuff? People be thinking they in charge of that. You bet not. I bet not what? You better not come out of that slump. I got your ass in. Press one. See, if you in the slump, you can't see. The moment you start focusing in on your shit, you're going to see. And that's for men who are on that level. That's for the fellas. You're gonna see. Everybody not with you, champ. Everybody that's cheering ain't cheering for you. Press one. Everybody that's cheering ain't cheering for you. Everybody that presses one is not there with us. Everybody that's pretended that they, oh yeah, it's this one and that one and chill. No, bro. And I tell people close to me, just stand back, watch this. Watch them for a minute. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Let them go. Let them do what they gonna do. Let's see. I want to see just as much as everybody else. I want to fucking see. Show me. It's all a hype for. Do it. Ooh, I want to see. I like to see it. I like to experience it like a fucking virtual reality simulated holographic machine. So you gonna know. I want to experience it like that. I like it up close, 3D. Don't do shit in the shadow. I want to see. God be put me in a situation where I get to experience the ride of it, the thrill, like Universal Studios. To sit there, what? That's the story of my life. So you got to be real, because at some point, my eyes and mind is going to see you. And you're going to be like, fuck you. That's what you're going to do to me. You're going to do all that backdoor shit. You're going to do all that shit, all that. And the minute the good person come out of the manipulation, it's fuck him. I know how it go. Fuck him. I ain't no fool, though. Through it all, you showed love, proved everyone rehabilitation. Hey, thank you. That's facts. 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 And like these types of discussions, people don't want to hear me talk. No, I realize I'm hated out here. You know, I'm hated, like in a real way. The fact, and not even hated by niggas or nothing like that. It's like by individuals who tried to do me harm. Individuals who try to manipulate me. When manipulation fails, you know what? These are my new shows. This is my new show. Manipulation fails, and then what? And then what? What do? What's the outcome? You know how this story rolls. Nobody want to be known as that or seen or the mask fall off, and they've been working on that for the character for so long. Motherfucking going to attack you. Motherfucker gonna try to distract you with all type of little dumb shit that don't even amount. It doesn't even make sense. Not even the right time to talk about it. Just a bunch of things thrown at you to throw you out of recognizing them. So when you recognize them, it's like, let me hit you with so much shit, it'll disorientate you and blind you from what you see. No. I'm not doing that for nobody else. I'm not even going to pretend dumb. I see you. I've been in this world a long time. You know I see you. They know I see them. Here's another one. But my team know I see you. I've seen it in the beginning. I called it. That's what people don't realize. That's the difference between me and G14 Classified, me and my friends. We see you. That's the thing. We see you. I'm just being Kevin. When you see the good person around you in your life, and I'm all that. But don't try to play me. Don't try to think I can't see. Don't try to think I'm not peeping plays and seeing how confusion arises and all these other things. Don't think no questions in my mind like, how the fuck this broad know where I was? Press 1. How motherfuckers be knowing where I'm at? Some gang stalking shit. Right? And me, I'll say the shit. I don't sugarcoat shit. I'll say the shit in front of people. How the fuck this motherfucker know where I was? How the fuck? Just to see. Just to see. How the fuck? You start realizing it's a whole game. Press 1. Man, they got it so much in technology, one person can play 2-3 roles. One person can play the victim, one person can play the abuser, and it'll all be the same person with 3 different accounts, arguing with themselves, arguing with everybody else. That's the shit you got to watch. Make it seem like it's 2 people arguing. Come back to you like, look, whole time it's Looney Bill over there, Looney Bin. I had to take a step back. Where all this shit coming from? I got to think now. We think about conspiracies all the time. Right now with me. Where's one? Yeah, you never know. It can be, man, you ever seen the show Catfish? It'd be one person playing a role of 2 people. That's how people end up dead in them new cop shows. Because the husband thought he was motherfucking sleeping with the new girlfriend. The ex-wife got motherfucking found out and became a stalker and hit him phone, get him out in the desert, got him thinking he finna fuck with a female, and it's really her and her new hit team type shit. Like, hold on. Where's one? I'll be watching them shows. I'll be on it. Hold on. I'll be weary, man, because I ain't trying to be in the process or have anybody else's baggage and they exes and they ex-husbands is looking for me because they see I'm a handsome nigga with knowledge and wisdom walking around the earth without a care in the world. You gonna have a care, nigga. Refuse that shit. You feel me? That's why I tell people to remain honest with me. Who are you? Press 1. I don't want to find out you nigga got a whole issue later down the line and you manipulate me at the goal. I don't want to. That's cold. That's just wrong, man. Press 1. That's just wrong, man. Oh, I'm always cautious. That's why I didn't trust old girl. That's some cautious shit. Hold up. What you on? How you just flying out places? You don't fly out to a different country on a hunch that, nah. You knew I was coming. Press 1. You just knew it. You be watching every word that I say. Press 1, I'm on my way to LA in 2 weeks or some shit. Boom. Boom. Who knows how you got that? How you knew I was right there, like boom. At the time, come meet you at the hotel, huh? Press 1. Nah, buddy. Nah, buddy. That's crazy, though, right? Of course it's crazy. Meet me at the hotel. Right. That's why I don't be fooled easily because I think about a lot and I don't stay on one thing. I don't care if it sounds stupid. I don't care if they laugh at me. I'm a handsome man who very smart and intelligent. I can deal with a little make fun of me. I make fun of a lot of people, so you can make I love being laughed at, then I'm right. That's my favorite part. Where he go? Type of shit. Hey, bro, look, bro. I was right. Look. Why you giggling? Right. So for me, looking at how the internet is and how Charlie was dead and how I've been done on this internet, I know these motherfuckers is together. You hear me? I know the motherfuckers was talking to each other and like all this goofy shit. I know that. Or is it the same individual? Playing multiple roles. The conspiracy life of Mr. Gillespie. It can go either way. It could be any of it because that's how it is. But I've always thought that, like, man, this can be the same broad using game tactics to draw my feelings out. Press 1. I've been watching them shows. Women play 2 roles so that you don't fall in the hands of the other. You think you falling in her hands, right? Boom, boom. Now John is manipulated, and for his for his life insurance policy, but it's like, what the fuck? Tonight on Unsolved Mystery, cause oh, they doing them like that. Niggas going out sad, but yeah, hell yeah, they going out like that. Yeah. People pretending to be multiple roles. You like, wait, why is this off? They're like, oh, that's nothing. Wait, I care about that for some reason. I'm gonna take your word at it. It's nothing. That nothing almost ended up in prison. Well, what the fuck? Oh, what's this? Didn't you say you got baptized already? I've listened to you. You wasn't baptized? Oh, you lied. Oh, so listen to it. Listen to it. There's no reason to lie about who we are out here. Unless there is. Unless there's something deep that people don't want others to know. Now that's real. I can sit here and talk about Candace all day. No, I want to talk about G14. I want to talk about Kevin. Press 1. Because Candace got those Britney tendencies of making things up and just everybody else. But I'm saying circles within circles. There's a bunch of them. You know, there's a bunch of them. People. I do these shows. People take this shit and think this is theirs. That's why I said, oh, I'm finna do my studio. These people are insane. It's time to keep those who close with me, who work with me in real life. It's time to get our studio and get our podcast because this is not, this is deeper than, not deeper, but this is more constructive than giving a fuck about what all this other shit is doing. All this other info that's out here. Why? Because it's lunacy, crazy. I did a lecture for the last 3 lectures. I got more reaction for the Candace Owens shit than my studies. And I'm sitting up here like, look at this shit. Look at this shit. As soon as I get off the air, Candace, did you see this one? Did you see this one? Oh man, did you see this? What happened in another country? Man, reptilians and shit. Ain't nobody on them courses though. Ain't nobody trying. You feel me? I said, yeah, let me change my shit up. Let me change. People love conspiracy. I can do that too. I can do conspiracy. But I'm not doing conspiracy. I like to talk about me. I like to talk about trauma-based things and coming out of. I like to talk about reality. Things that testimony. You feel me? A lot of people don't want you to testify. Don't say what you've been through that you can see. That's testimony that I was saying you have to proclaim. That's what I'm doing right now. So this is what's against me when I'm in front of you. When I'm doing this work and y'all see me up here smiling and doing what I do, and thanks, Kev, just know what I'm going through. Just know what I go through, what I've been through to make it all possible for my class to earn revenue as well. You know what I'm saying? Because some people take this shit for granted, and it be the people that benefit the most out of it. It'll be the people that benefit the most that take it for granted. Yep. I had to learn, bro. Whole bunch of nonsense going when I'm asleep. Whole bunch. But that's the way of the world. I be snoozed. You hear me? Whole row. Old girl back in the day tried to play me like that. Up in the middle of the night. You know what my dumb ass would do? I'll just pretend. I'll go downstairs. Act like I'm getting a cup of water. Like, look at this shit. Bitch in front of the computer just fucking geeked out. Like, go to fucking bed, bro. You supposed to be saying, what are you doing? Why are you up? Like, I'm not even a night person. So people are trying to attach themselves to me be the total opposite. I'm not fixing you. I'm not doing that. That's why I set standard. It takes this. You got to be already equipped to even understand me, because I'm into managing my revenue, making sure my family is in order, and things of that nature. I'm not with the extras that the world got to offer. I'm not trying to buy you a Versace shirt. I'm not trying to show you off on Instagram. I'm not trying to make it look like, oh, I'm making money, so here, what you want and all this. No, I got to make sure my goals is met and we taken care of. So if something happened to me or you, we are financially okay. I don't live for the moment. I don't live off of feelings. I live off of my discipline and my strict authoritative walk in my life. Because I refuse to lose to anybody that did not work as hard as me and think they're going to get it off of me. And if I don't, then, nigga, you ain't shit. Experience that. I'll just not be shit then. I refuse to wake up and be at work and work hard and be up, and you just there just to say I'm pretty because I'm yours. That's not, that's going to make me lose. I'm going to lose my revenue immediately in my head. I'm going to lose my revenue. And every man should think like that. Man, I'm going to lose my revenue. Everything I worked hard for. You're not finna take my blessing. That's not happening. What type of blessings you got? Let's make our blessings work. How about that? What? Oh, man. Come on. What? Oh, I got standards. What your blessings? Let me see. Let me see if I like your blessings. Let me see how that blessing look. See? Them ain't my type of blessing. See? Them is not my types of blessing. Now I know a female that will steal hot pockets and steal your belongings in a refrigerator because they cannot afford for their family and they baby daddies don't know they be out here doing bad things and allowing bad things to occur with their own children. That's their fault. That's not my fault. I wouldn't put in that female life or the other one at all to fix they pre-existing problems of catastrophe. Whole life is that of a Tasmanian devil, just running around, destructive. And you think I'm the savior of that? That broad used to be in my chat room pressing one with everybody else like, yeah, that nigga, you need a better person. And all. Girl, I'm talking about you. It was her, nigga. Her Marley, where Marley at? It was her, that crazy self. I'm talking about you. I don't even know why you in that motherfucker. I'm talking about yo dumb ass who I'm helping. Press one on me in that motherfucker cheering on some fake shit. Let him know. He talking about me. Press one, I ain't with the fake shit. Hell no. I'm ruthless, man. I'm ruthless with my shit. Oh, I like my shit out in the open. So, yeah. And then I caught him, right? This how I know I was good. I'm like, girl, just a minute, you cheating, girl. That's okay. But broad tried to turn it around on me. Press what? Well, you ain't fucking me like I don't want to fuck no hoes. Bitch, don't be trying to use me to lie to me and use me as the reason why you out here doing what you're doing. I don't fuck with hoes. I'm not fucking you. No. I smell niggas, hoes. Hell no. I work my way up. Nigga, I would have fucked with the hoes in the hood. Fuck that. They used to stand around like Kev. All the other bitches is taken. You might as well take us. I'm going to bed. Pyru. Press one. I'm going to bed. Courtesy of Whack 100. Press one. I'm going to bed. I'm sorry for you. I'm responsible. Kev, could you take me home? So what we going to do right now? Drop you off? Yeah, because I got to go home. See, you thought I was one of them janky ass niggas that's going, You said drop you off. That's what I'm doing. I'm a good nigga. Gotta go. Batman. Press one. Gone. No, you not tricking me into fucking or none of that. I'm not being no sucker. I'm not being tricked. I'm not a trick. Don't lie. Don't try to put me in different situations. I can do that myself. Press one. Don't try to come over here and try to run my program. Nope. Because I'm retarded. If you try to do that and you lying to me, I'm going polyamorous. What's that? Poly. I'm going poly. Yep. I'm straight up. Yep. Leave me alone. Yep. You got to go through them over there. Yeah. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. No, you got to go through them over there. I don't know. Press one. Anything to bag them up. Bag the fuck up. Yeah, you got to go through them. Them? Yes. Them. When I was Pookie and Ray Ray, it was all good. Press one. Them, motherfucker. Well, I don't think you got a boyfriend. What the fuck does that got to do with me? Press one. You got a whole life. Why are you impeding on my world? Matter of fact, give me that back. Give me that invitation. Get the fuck on. I'm trying to run my program. And I'm high value. High motherfucking value, nigga. Press one, don't get brand new. Now. High motherfucking value. I know it's hard. I know. This punk ass nigga. This nigga high value now. I can hear him. Press one. High motherfucking value. Took me a year and a half, 2 years to. Yeah, you gotta go through. I ain't, bro. I'm not subscribing. I'm not doing anything that makes me unhappy. You know? And the people in my life gotta be straight up 100 with me. If not, it's not gonna work. Off top. I know that about me. I'm gonna hold that against you forever. I'm gonna be like, listen, it's not supposed to work anyway. You're gonna be like, why? Because, ma'am. because because you still in that situation with old boy. Press one. You still got connections out here with men that are on go. Press one. Oh no. I'm not looking for none of that goofy shit. Cause that shit put men in bad situations. And I'm too good of a person to get caught up in any of that scandalous shit. Anybody willing to put me in that type of situation don't respect me and don't even love me at all. Press one. Put me in that type of me. And that, because I wouldn't do that to you. If I was married and this one I got all this shit going on, I'm gonna let you know. Listen, can't do that. I'm married. Just like that. Can't do that. Because that's fair. You got to give people choices. You got to let people decide. You can't decide for other people. Then it backfire on you. Then what? You going to be blaming who? Him? Him. Yep. That's what they going to do. Blame him. Who's it? Yeah. What up, C. Lewis? Yeah. They gonna blame him. And I've seen the outcome in the hood over and over and over again. He gonna be the loser. He gonna be the piece of shit. He gonna be the in a real life. He was the one manipulated. He was the one gaslit, abused, mentally abused, all that. And the male will just sit there and be like, damn, I got to figure this out. No, nigga, you need help. You need a friend. You need somebody to talk to. Press one. You better go talk to one of these women out here. Women will let you know about women. And sometimes it take another woman to let you know that ain't right, bro. That's wrong. That's why women don't like real women. Because real women will let you know that's wrong. You don't need to be treated like that. You like, for real? Hell no. That's manipulation. That's gaslighting. That's this one and that one. So women don't like other women. They don't like women friends or none of that shit because the woman will let you know what's right and what's wrong dealing with women if you run it by them. Listen, dating this female, boom, and I don't know. Your friend will let you know, okay, she did what? Oh, hell no. Don't mess with her. Why? Because that leads to this. And it'll help you picture yourself on a projected path. And this person, that's deception. That's lie. That's disrespect. That's not love. That's the furthest thing from love. Males got to know that. They got to hear that from sisters. I will expect a lot of y'all to get that. You should. That's not love. Sometimes it take that. A lot of males are looking for love in all the wrong places and need assistance and may have to need a friend to say, listen, boom, let me run this by you real quick. Just like girlfriends do. Girlfriends do that all the time. I got this man. He providing for me. You know what? This motherfucker, everything is good. I hate his fucking head shape or something, whatever the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? Something real minuscule, but you know what I'm saying? Girl, lady, what can I do? And here he come right now, girl. Tell me what you think. Right? Don't play with Kev. I remember I grew up with I got a lot of sisters. No. So I need that in my life. Like, hey, look, because I'm a man headed somewhere. Uh, um, and I'm not used to taking losses. Well, losses in that way. So I like to overcome and get as much information as I can, especially being a black man out here in his own right, doing things correctly. That's hard in itself. You don't know the tests that come my way. And it ain't even like female shit. It'd be like little kid type stuff. As I worried about worldly things, how to do this and how to explain it this way, my life still get hit with the dumbest shit I ever heard. And I can't even respond because if I do, I'll get angry because it's not even in my realm of like, um, like it has no effect on me. I don't want to say the wrong stuff, but I'm saying it the way people can understand it. It has no effect on nothing I got going. Cause and effect, man. Cause and effect. Hit that like button and subscribe. Cause and effect. So yeah, I no longer like everybody, what's up and all that other stuff. If you function with Kev, you function with Kev. I'll see it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want internet love or all this other wild shit that's out here. I'm just a teacher on YouTube. I'm a content creator. I'm a real person though. And I got a few channels. If you support, you support. If you like being a part of. But I've learned not to go too deep as far as, hey, I need you to do this or something like that. No. I've been here and I've been doing it all myself. If you want to do something, become part of. I've been manipulated, thinking people want to do this and do that, and then they hide in the shadows and be like, never mind. I'd be like, damn, I've like been thinking for a month and a half how to, and just never mind. That's how fast, yeah. Never mind. I even heard shit like, never mind because Brittany is going to troll me to death. Huh? Fuck Brittany. Whoever the fuck that is. I don't even believe Brittany's real. That since I saw Candace Owens, that can be a whole nigga, whole other person, a whole other entity, a whole other soulless being. Looking at Candace Owens, nigga, what? Brittany. I ain't worried about no goddamn Brittany. Brittany affecting my life too goddamn much. Y'all gotta go. That's why I'm on the verge of doing something great, and y'all letting this female motherfucker dictate my shit and what we doing? Nah, y'all not doing that to me. Y'all not doing that to me. That's wrong. Hell no. Ain't nobody just, nah. I don't believe that. Not when you see a person like me. No, you gonna do it. That's what you're doing on the internet. That's what you're doing. And that's what you're teaching. That's what you're doing. Yes. It's time to build. Can't do it. Why? Because, old girl, I'm not doing this shit no more. Hit the like button and subscribe. I'm not doing that shit no more. No, because who's to say that shit is even real? Press 1. I don't believe everything I see on the internet. Person saying this and that. That can be, nigga, the person. This is Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo, where are you? Got some work for you now. Scooby-Doo. It be the same motherfuckers be looking for sympathy over here. It be the same person over there. So I don't like to fall down those type of things. Those, what happened? What's she doing now? Then what? Then what? Because then my brain starts saying, fuck that. That ain't doing shit. That's going to throw you off what you're doing. Oh, yeah, man. Brittany, this one. And then this one. And then this one. And then this one. And then this. That's affected me. Don't you agree, C. Lewis? That's affected me. Like, hold on. How this bitch doing all this shit? I'm thinking she more bright than everybody on earth. She calling in, trolling, having fun. Nigga giggling and shit. Nah. She saying shit like she know you and shit. Calling motherfuckers' names out. Y'all same motherfuckers is over there with her. Press 1. And I'm trying to figure out how this bitch know where I'm at. Press 1. How did this know where I'm at? See? Swam out too far. Now a nigga using his brain, see? How you know where I'm at? You got to see through the mask like the Matrix, y'all. You got to be able to see through the mask and it's not easy, but you got to read the code. Read the code. Because best believe, if I see the world the way I see it, believe me, I see the world the way I see it. I do this on the internet. Don't think I can't see you. Don't think that you just, it's boggling in my head. Oh, he doesn't know why or how I got and knew. Yes, I do. I just be leaving it in the air like a mystery. So it's a never-ending story. What, does he know? Does he not know? The whole time I'm sleeping. But I know. Just know that I know. Press what? I know. You know, and it's okay. Press 1. It's okay. With all of you. It's okay. We good. We got this. It's okay. That's just who people are. You know? It's okay. That's who people are. You know? That's just who people are. Yep. I can sit on here. It's 11:36 p.m. You feel me? I can do this. I'm not even saving this video. I just got up here to chit-chat, and I'm going to hold more of these nightly conversations chit-chatting as well because I enjoy them. I enjoy them. And when I wake up, I may go live. I may not. Press 1. I am now on my own time, and I'm about to travel the world. That's what I'm about to do. And what I mean by the world, I mean the world over here. I'm not going overseas. Press 1. I'm about to do exactly what I said. I'm about to go to these historical sites and have a blast. Because that's just the shit that I feel like doing. You know? I'm going to grab my backpack and go somewhere important. go somewhere important. We've been putting in a lot of work without even blinking. Thank you for posting my link. We're gonna have further discussions about this and more. And we're gonna have these discussions and we're gonna go to the other channel with it because that's just what I want to do. And if you don't want to be a part of that, so what? I know the few people that will talk to me will be there. I don't need that many people talking to me anyway. I'll just release this to those and talk to those who want to communicate with your boy Kev Gills as I navigate these fucking muddy waters of the metaverse. Hit that like button and subscribe. 790 people. That's dope. Shout out to y'all out there who watching this program, who skimmed through it. Yeah, that just let me know I can come on at night and still have a good conversation. Have about 100 people up in here. That's all I need. A few people in my class. People have truly support. I let people on my Discord that they wasn't even sponsors. They weren't even sponsors. So that's why I said, wait, let me stop. Let me see who really with us. Let me see what males and females is taking this serious, and we up out of here, So I see, and not that a lot of people talking. That's cool. But when it come down to supporting this broadcast and support, people going to take it for granted. And our people ain't even going to show up when you need them to. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I've been at the bottom of YouTube is that right there. So it's time for me to get back to what I do best. I'm going to run both programs simultaneously. This channel, Smart Wisdom, first thing in the morning, afternoon, or maybe even morning, but East Coast time, afternoon, boom. Kev Gills. And as always, family, I love y'all, and I'll holler.